So today is actually the Independence Day for Panama from Colombia. And the way that they celebrate it here is pretty much the same exact way the United States celebrates the 4th of July. So there's tons of events, there's music, there's parties, there's dancing, there's food, there's parades. And as much as we love it, and as cool as it is to witness this in another country, it also feels pretty damn good that we can just drive 10 minutes down the road, be completely secluded from all the noise. What are you doing? I was telling him how amazing it is to be able to experience the culture in downtown, the craziness, the whatever.
And you come up here. It's our own little tranquilo, our little tranquilo little spot. So I just gotta wait for some of this wood to dry before we keep going over here. But trying to stay productive, trying to stay getting things done, because we're trying to capture 2,400 gallons worth of rain in the next month and a half. So we gotta keep things going. So I'm gonna start digging the trench for the PVC pipe. That's gonna go from here down to the tanks. But I just wanna go down here for a sec. Kaylee and I were cracking up yesterday because we were reading a lot of the comments, because we want some of your guys' advice. You know, just the more advice we can get, the better. And so many of you guys were so passionate about how the fact that we put our tanks right on the dirt, and they're not gonna stay like that. That's just, we just wanted them here rather than being up there for now, because they're safer here. We didn't want someone just grabbing them. But some of you guys were like, you can't put your tanks right on the dirt. And some people were so upset about it. But yeah, we're gonna do concrete cinder blocks going around, and then we're gonna do a layer of gravel. And we don't want to put the tanks right on the gravel because that's a lot of weight on rocks and it could puncture the tank. So then we're gonna do a layer of sand, pack all that down, and then put the tanks on. We don't have a ton of experience with this stuff, and we're definitely gonna make a ton of mistakes, but at the end of the day, we're just two people playing around in the dirt.
Actual construction on the land, getting our hands and feet dirty, shoveling holes, doing pretty much everything by hand.
Good girl.
The first couple days, I'll be honest, were pretty rough. I didn't really know what to expect or how I was gonna feel or how capable I was of doing these things. But after the last 2 weeks, I have to say that even though by the end of the day I'm extremely exhausted, I'm totally burnt out, it is so unbelievably satisfying. So we're coming to take a quick little coffee break at probably our favorite place to come to every single day. And we say every single time how we step foot in here, it's like an episode of Friends.
Okay, we got a friend over here.
We got a friend over here. We got our friends over there. Every single time.
Bye guys. That's like our new spot where all of our friends always are. If we ever want to go and be with our friends, that's just where we go. And there's always people in there that we know. And this is probably one of the biggest things that we were worried about when moving to Panama, was having a sense of community and making friends. It concerned us a lot because even though there's a lot of Americans here, there's not a lot of Americans that are our age. And I'm not saying that we can't be friends with people who aren't our age, but we just wanted like a good mix. And we wanted at least a few friends that were our age. And we found some. So we're really happy about that.
Absolutely. Stupid ass thing.
Kaylee, no swearing.
You vlogging right now?
I need to tell everyone, it's a humbling moment for me.
Why?
Because I need to tell everyone what happened.
Are you really?
I feel like I should.
You should.
I feel like the people need to know.
They definitely need to know.
So if you guys look at these holes over here, right there, and right there, you can just tell from this angle that they just weren't in line at all. And Kayla was telling me, she says like, this isn't done right. I was like, listen, this is Pythagorean's theorem, this is right. But yeah, it definitely wasn't right.
So tell them what happened.
So
I'll tell them what happened.
So we argued about it for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then
He was in big denial. But
we measured everything out, and I messed up. So Pythagorean's theorem is a lie, and I just measured it wrong. We really have no choice but to do all this with hand tools, and really simple hand tools, because we don't have electricity up here. And I actually really enjoy it. Like I've just been having a lot of fun taking a pickaxe and just jamming it into the ground, and taking a shovel and just digging holes. You know, I know it's kind of elementary, but I never really did that stuff growing up. I mean, a little bit here and there, but I didn't come from a family that did construction or any type of trade jobs. So long story short, we've had a lot of fun here, coming here and working on the land every single day. And the other thing that we've been loving is this view is unlike anything I've ever seen before. It always looks different. Every day, almost like every hour, it changes. Just like how the light hits it and how, like what you can see versus what you can't see. It's freaking amazing here.
so we're just putting in the finaling touches of this side. Well, kind of, not really. We still need to put a post here, here, and then obviously put the wood all the way down. But we're planning on putting this side slightly higher, especially this corner over here, slightly higher than the other side, because we want the water to flow down this way and then down the pipes all the way to the water tanks.
So that one's just a little bit.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
So that's exactly what we want, and then all the water's gonna go that way.
Exactly.
Let's go screw these things together.
No, we don't want this thing in our garden.
Oh my god!
Good girl!
Are you kidding?
You guys, we've been trying to get that root out for like 3 days.
That's amazing.
You guys want to see what Kaylee does so she can get out of working?
That's not true.
She's actually so cute with
I
Lola.
was just showing up, taking a break. Look how dirty she's making me.
Come here, come here. That's sweet. I think Lola, like Kaylee and I are so happy up here, and we're so happy. We were just talking about how happy we were to be here and be doing what we're doing. But Lola is definitely
The happiest.
the happiest. I mean, she's just like chewing everything. She's digging big holes.
And the best thing about it is, like, at the end of the day, when we go back to the bus, she instantly zonks out and just sleeps for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
That is when you know, you're like, we did good with our dog today.
Good. Whew.
Is it good?
You feel good about it?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Well, that about does it for today. I'm walking over here to give you guys a little bit of a view.
For me?
So here's our rain roof.
Dun, da, da, da.
Well, it's almost all done. We still need to do the cross beams. And then,
Hole right here.
yeah, we need to do one. We need to do one here and then one there. We're just watching one of our first sunsets that we've ever had here. This is Kaylee's first, this is my second. And we still have many more to come. But just to give you guys a relation to where things are, there's the rain roof there. There's our water tanks down there. And right here is where we're thinking about building our first structure, which we want it to be a wooden yurt. So we don't want it to be canvas. So I just want to put it out there. If any of you want to help us design it, maybe you're good at using SketchUp, maybe you're an architect and you want to just weigh in a little bit, we'd love your help. So we'll leave our email address right at the bottom of the screen here. And if you want to be a part of it, reach out to us.
Do you guys see this right now? Look at this! This is crazy! And you can see the ocean all the way down there.
I was like, I gotta look. I gotta go.
Oh my goodness!
This is where we live?
This is where we live. Can you believe it? Oh.
So this is the local hardware store, and you can see it's a little bit different than Home Depot or Lowe's. Not only is it different and they don't have as much, but all the names are different. So all these screws are names that I really don't know what they're for, with different codes, and every single screw is for drywall. This is all just part of the learning curve of building something in Panama, and with a language barrier. They also sell gravel and sand by the meter, which is just an arbitrary number. They don't really know how much it is. They don't really know how much it weighs. You just order 1 meter and they just give you some sand and some gravel. So it says that the cubic meter, is it a square meter? How much is it? And they don't know. So I'm gonna see how much a meter of gravel is for the base of our water tanks. Well, it turns out the machine for the gravel that they use to like scoop it all up and put it into the truck, it turns out it's broken. So they're having someone to come fix it today. And I decided to use the empty space in my truck to buy this corrugated plastic. So this is what is gonna go up on top of our rain roof. And we were gonna use metal. Metal's definitely cheaper, but it's definitely heavier. Each one of these was about $40 a sheet, and they're 12 footers. But it's gonna allow us to have a greenhouse. It's gonna allow us to have a rain roof and a greenhouse all in one. So this is gonna allow us to save space and get 2 purposes out of 1 thing. Another big challenge we have is this road to get to our property. And you can see how steep it is. And this is why we got a 4x4 truck, because it's totally necessary. But bringing materials up here is kind of hard. So we gotta do just like a couple things at a time.
We're making some really good progress today. We actually have our lovely new friend, Amanda, with us today. I'll go introduce you guys in a second because we didn't get to introduce her on the last video. But right now, we're putting up the studs for the corrugated roofing that we're gonna do next. So we're making progress, you guys. So lovely, lovely friends on YouTube. This is our lovely, lovely friend, Amanda.
It's true, I'm one of them.
We're finally making some awesome, more permanent friends here in Boguete. We've been traveling so much that we have a lot of come and go friends. So it's nice to kind of have some more permanent friends here in Boguete.
Like, yeah, you're ready.
Every single one with kinda. We always
We just misplanned.
yeah.
So we need 2 more 8-footers for right here.
Yeah, for the end here.
Because I messed up the distance of how far the studs were apart.
Yeah. No big deal.
2 more pieces.
As long as this thing gives us what we need, that's all that matters.
Look at this. Look how excited Lola is to be underneath here. Thanks, guys. Thanks for building me a house.
Look what we did!
It looks kind of funny without the piece on top, but there it is. It's a rain roof. It's definitely not perfect by any means. But hey, I think we had what, like 5 or 6 tools?
Yeah.
We had like these 2 tools, a screw gun,
Honestly,
and a
just the
saw,
fact
and
that,
a level.
It took 3 days just to clear the space out by hand because it was all overgrown grass like this.
And now it looks like that.
So not so shabby.
We're ready to start collecting some rain. I think for having been so limited on tools, I'm proud of us.
I'm pretty proud of us.
And this is
for the first structure and for the first structure that we kind of just banged out very quickly for the sake of collecting rain as soon as possible.
So this is kind of the first step because we need water basically to take any next step. Because you need water to make concrete, and there's no water here, and there's no electricity here. And we can't get electricity until we have water, because having water is going to allow us to pour concrete. It's going to allow us to make a shed next. and we need to be able to pour a foundation for that. So this is step number 1.
Step number 1, baby. Did it.
This is where we're gonna let you guys go. Thanks for coming along with this journey. Does my hair look absolutely insane right now?
No, it looks fine.
All right. This is where we're gonna let you guys go. Thank you for coming along on this journey, watching us build this rain roof.
We love you guys, and stay tuned for some very exciting things to come.
See you guys next time.